A fortnight had passed since the loss to Mudville's crosstown foe. Casey mostly gathered splinters, despite his all-star dough. All joy sucked from the boys, the team was in a slump. The skipper looked down the bench, looking for a jump. But the outcome was not lost for the Mudville 9 that day. The score stood 3-3, with 1/2 inning yet to play. Mudville fans could see some hope through the melancholy haze, but those boys of summer were lost in a musty malaise. Perched upon the mound was crosstown's darling fastball ace. He slung the ball so hard that Cooney could not keep pace. After Cooney's K, Barrows smirked and stepped up to the plate. "Strike 1, 2, 3, growled the ump. Barrows was swinging late. Flynn kissed a shamrock on a chain, then ambled to the box. He hacked at the heater that zoomed by down near his socks. The ace reeled and heaved a meatball right down the pipe. "Strike!" yelled the ump, and Flynn gave his brow a wipe. Seeing the frazzled Flynn, the crowd knew extra innings loomed. Flynn closed his eyes, stuck out the bat, and the ball was boomed. The blooper found its way to the corner of right field. "Huzzah!" cried the crowd, for a 3-bagger did Flynn yield. The skipper scratched his head, then waved Blake back from the deck. He pointed at Casey and said, "Time to earn your check." Casey arose, twirling the lumber on his finger. "Don't you worry, Skip. I'm going to hit you a dinger." Ace checked the third base runner, then hurled a real gasser. Casey smacked the ball so hard it hit a street-side passer. 4,000 eyes were on the ump gazing at the pole. Moments passed before the ump raised his arm, shouting, "Foul ball!" Ace glanced at the hot corner, then sneered toward the plate. He tossed the sphere, Casey swinging early, the ball arriving late. "Strike 2!" yelled the ump. "Time out!" bawled the skipper. Casey stepped out of the box and slowly trotted over. The skipper stood on tiptoes and whispered in Casey's ear. Casey stared at his coach with a slight bewilder. Then he nodded at his boss and marched back to the platter. Crosstown infielders backed a step in awe of the spatter. Now the infielders punched their gloves while ebbing on the grass. The dauntless ace simply smirks at the Mudville sassafras. The sphere approaches, high and tight. Casey reels in the box. The barrel meets the leather and lets loose a prancing fox. Now Casey tosses the lumber and gallops down the line. The bunt is fair and true and stuns the crosstown 9. First to stir, Ace snatches the ball and stretches to make the tag. And when the dust lifts, Casey stands safely on the bag. Now Flynn slides safely into the plate. Mudville wins, we win! Players lift the runner, fans screaming, "Flynn, the mighty Flynn!" Casey just smiles, brushes the dirt, and heads for the dugout front. Oh, there is joy in Mudville today. Humble Casey hit a bunt. If you enjoyed this story, check out one of my books. You can find them at Gallagher on Amazon.com.